Of the celebrities who opposed America's entry into World War II, Charles Lindbergh is by far the best remembered. But many other prominent Americans voiced their opposition. In this episode of American Dissidents, we profile the America First Senator from Montana, Burton K. Wheeler. We interrupt to ask you to please subscribe, like, and share this so we can keep bringing you scintillating historical and biographical material. Now back to the video. Wheeler grew up in Boston but earned his law degree from the University of Michigan and relocated to the legendary mining town of Butte, Montana. There he became known as a champion of the people's interests, winning the approval of farmers, miners, and railroad laborers. As the U.S. Attorney for Montana, Wheeler took on the Anaconda Company, a powerhouse in Montana state politics. In 1922, he was elected to the U.S. Senate on the Democratic ticket. Upon taking office, he gained membership in the Interstate Commerce Committee. His devotion to the working class caught the attention of Robert La Follette. This progressive Wisconsin senator chose Wheeler as his running mate during his unsuccessful campaign for the presidency in 1924. When Franklin D. Roosevelt ran for president in 1932, Wheeler staunchly supported him. He withdrew his support when FDR proposed to pack the Supreme Court. The rift grew as Wheeler became the leading senator battling Roosevelt's efforts to enter the U.S. into the Second World War. He strongly supported the neutrality legislation of the mid-1930s and opposed the Selective Service Act that would implement a draft during peacetime. He bitterly opposed the Lend-Lease Act that would provide increased U.S. aid to Great Britain. In 1941, Senator Gerald P. Nye proposed an investigation into war propaganda in motion pictures. The resolution went to Senator Wheeler's committee. To investigate, he formed a subcommittee and staffed it almost completely with his fellow non-interventionist senators. Unfortunately, Nye and other senators on the committee appeared ill-prepared at times, admitting that they had not seen many of the motion pictures they claimed as war propaganda. The Hollywood studios were represented by Wendell Willkie, Republican presidential candidate in 1940. Willkie, a skilled lawyer, used his testimony to impugn the motives of Wheeler and Nye, smearing the entire investigating committee and scoring a win for the interventionist side. In the end, the committee adjourned earlier than scheduled and never resumed. Wheeler gave speeches at rallies of the America First Committee, occasionally sharing the stage with Charles Lindbergh. After Pearl Harbor was attacked, the senator, along with Lindbergh, gave his support and his Senate vote to the war on Japan, but never repudiated his non-interventionist stand. His anti-war principles likely led to his defeat in the Senate primary in 1946, after which he never again held political office. As a powerful non-interventionist voice in the U.S. Senate and at America First rallies, Burton K. Wheeler is an American dissident.